Good morning. It is the 5th of October 2025 and the sun is out. The storm has passed and the sun is here and it's good. Mornings really suck. So it's taken me a bit of time to kind of get myself together to this point. But I am going to go out and make the most of this sun. I think it's still pretty windy from the residual Storm Amy. But yeah, it's fucking gay. I'm gonna get to go Colt Hill, which is just past Money Ave, so on the way back I'll drop in and see a friend. Hi, so I'm now just starting the trail up to Colt Hill, C-O-L-T, Colt, however you pronounce it. It's one of the Striding Arches hills around here. Quite a few hills around here, it's really cool. And honestly, this time of year is so fucking beautiful. Hey look, it's my car, haha! I just can't get over how beautiful it is. Look at this fucking, look how lovely this leaf is. It's so nice. It's not really much of a path, it's just grassland really. So I'm hoping my boots hold up and don't get too wet because that's not so fun. From where I am now, I can already see where I'm going to, or I think so anyway. There's an archway at the top. You can see it over there. A little arch at the top. For a moment there I thought I was lost because the path isn't very clear. It's just grassland and there aren't very many signs, but it said on the sign in the car park to follow the glen, and I think I just found the glen. So where is it? So I feel a bit reassured now. I think I've gone really off piste. Like, I don't know if I'm following deer tracks or human footprints. That's all I've got as a trail. And it's taken me over weird ass terrain. I'm near the top of a hill, so hopefully when I get to the top of that hill, it'll give me a better idea as to where the fuck I am and where I need to join again. So I think I screwed up because at the top of the hill I just spoke about, it's a fucking quarry. A quarry. You see these roads and this sign says to keep out. So that's fun. And I think I can see where I need to go. And it's not here. It's right over there on a whole different hill. So I am here, right? And I've got to go over there, where that arch is, on the top there. Oh my god. This is the first hike I've been a bit nervous on because I have no signal. My maps are kind of telling me weird information. I've got 3 apps. I've got my Google Maps, I've got Strava, and then I've got All Trails. And all the maps are telling me a little bit something different. So, yeah, a little bit nervous, but I think I'll be okay. I just came across a load of motocross bikers going off-roading today, and I asked them for directions, and they pointed me in the right way, which is really good. I was a bit nervous going up to them because they're all lads, but they're really helpful and kind. So I can tell the motocross guys came up this way, or came down this way. It's all muddy. It's quite nice. I've actually got the wind pushing me up the hill. Normally it's the other way around, it's coming fucking down on you. But it's pushing me up. It's great. Hey, I can see the arch. First arch. I made it when I thought I wasn't going to. But I was really fucked. But look. So I'm gonna sit down and have my lunch now. I'm actually surprised I made it to an arch. I don't know which arch this is. Oh, there's also a standing stone there. Hey. Yeah, I'm not sure what hill I'm actually on right now. I'm gonna have a look, but I'm gonna put a time lapse on just while I eat lunch and be away from my phone, but it's still recording the scenery and this massive fucking arch. To move the outside of the arch because it's so windy and I'm getting really cold, and I'm trying to eat my fucking couscous and it keeps blowing away. So I just had a look at the map. I have signal at the top, which is great. I had a look at the map and I am actually at Colt Hill. I fucking made it. I had no idea where I was going, but I made it to Colt Hill because when I was climbing up originally I wasn't on the right trail, I don't think. I was just winging it and just going up, basically. But as I was heading up, there are a couple of arches that you can see on the horizon of other hills. So there's definitely more than one. I thought there were only two, but I can see two more from here. So there's three that I know of around here. I think the one over there is quite far. It's called Benbrack, and there's one over there as well, but I don't know what that's called. And it's quite cool because I can see them from this point. I think I'm gonna move on from here. I'm getting really cold, my hands are starting to go numb, I can't really use them. But I just wanted to show, before I leave, the other arches that I can see from here. So from here, I think I can walk across, there's like a ridge over there. So I'd walk through the fence just here, and then around there. I don't know if you can see it, right over there, right on the edge. You can see a tiny little arch. Can you see? Very small. That is the next arch, and I think I would go, and then the other arch is over there, right there. It's much easier to see. This is that leaf that I found on the first way up there. I'm gonna let it go. Kiss it goodbye. I'm gonna try again. Time to go. I can't feel my fucking hands anymore. I'm out of here. So when I first came up this track, there were a load of motocross guys here, so I didn't approach too close. But they were gathered round this sign, which I obviously didn't see, and it says all of the arches. So it looks like there are 3 arches in total. So we've got Colt Hill, which is where I was just up at. Over there is Benbrack, and down is Bayer? I don't know. So I'm now trying to make my way back to my car. I came from that way, that goes up to the quarry. I think I'm going to take this track because it's going downhill, and that way I went so off piste. I don't want to do that again because there was no track, and going downhill is even crazier. So yeah, I'm going to take this track and hope for the best. I'm now just walking along the road, which is going to take me around the hills, but it will eventually lead me back to my car.
Trees surround me, been around for a while. A picture whispers wise, like in stories from my childhood, when nothing makes sense.
So I've walked from that way, I've come down, and there's a waterfall. Nice. Another waterfall. Really cool rock formation. Just wanted to talk for a while, or for a moment. I'm just walking along this track, and eventually it will take me back to my car. But I've got a way to go. So. Yeah, it's been a lot on my mind. I've noticed that being at home with nothing to do is really getting to me, and I'm really struggling being there. And I'm trying to use my house as like my resting place, just to rest, and then when I'm not doing things I go there, but when I'm just at home not resting, I need to go out and do something. Yeah, I'm really struggling being there and thinking and feeling and reflecting, which I know is part of the process of going through a breakup. But yeah, it's really hard. I've been through breakups before, but this is probably the hardest one, because I actually for the first time felt true love, and I've never felt that before. So yeah, I'm definitely mourning a huge loss. It definitely wasn't part of my plan to be back in the UK. The original plan was that I'd stay with my partner, my love, and we'd be together in the same country, and we'd work it out, and we'd live together, and I'd find work, and he'd get promoted. No, and he'd study. But I don't know. I've been dealt a really weird hand of cards now, and I'm back home and I'm living with my parents, and it's hard because I wasn't expecting it. And I'm very grateful for my parents. I'm very privileged to be in this situation. But bloody hell, it's definitely hard to adjust to something that I didn't anticipate at all. So I've been back in the UK for like a week and a half now, I think. I'm not really sure. I kind of lost track of time. It's all just melted into one. But tomorrow I start work again, and I'm feeling really nervous about it because it's quite an intense job, and I won't be hiking. I won't be hiking as much. Like, I've been hiking almost daily since I've been back, and it's really helped me. But I'm not going to be doing that once I start work again, because I need money. I need to sustain myself, and I don't want to just be a sponge off my parents while I'm here. And I know I'm going to be back with my parents for a while now, which is another hard pill to swallow. That wasn't what was meant to happen. So yeah, I'm working tomorrow. Got a couple of shifts this week, just to kind of slowly get myself back into the game. But I have to admit, I'm really quite nervous about it. I'm also aware that we're going into winter now, which makes me nervous as well, because the days are going to get shorter, the weather's going to get harsher, and I'm going to be alone this winter. At least last summer I had my boyfriend to almost be that ray of sunshine, you know, like something to look forward to see him, to be with him. And this winter I don't. I'm on my own. And yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to be. I'm not saying that I entirely relied on that relationship for happiness at all. Like, we were long distance anyway, and therefore we were separate during the winter, and the time we've been together, we've been a lot of the time separate through long distance. So I had my own happiness. I was doing my own thing when we were apart during the times we were together in a relationship. But you know, it's nice to have someone there that is there for you, that's a reliable, I don't know, source of care. So knowing that someone's there on the other side. So I guess I'm going into this next winter, having to develop that for myself, which is hard as it is, you know. And obviously I have friends and family, but it's not quite the same. So yeah, my goal is to decentralize romantic relationships. Like, I've had the most beautiful relationship I've ever had, and I don't know what's going to happen next, but I've had that, and I know it exists, and I know how much love I can give and how much I can receive, and I don't want to replace that at all. That can never be replaced. I just need to sustain myself and give that love back to myself, which is what I'm trying to do at the moment. Like, the hiking is really helping. Getting out in nature, like, nature is like a balm, a healing balm to my soul right now, and I think it is to everyone that allows it. But it's also a really difficult adjustment and reality at the same time. Now back at my car. Woo! And I actually did do a circular route. It was just meant to be up and down, the same back and forth track. I don't know where the fuck I went wrong. But I did a circular route, so I probably have done like a lot more than I was meant to. But it's been really great. I've really enjoyed it. I made it just in time. I mean, it's like been mizzling rain for the last 40 minutes or something. But I'm so grateful I had my gilet, my lovely blue fluffy gilet in the car that I took with me. It was so windy and I got really cold. And also my little glovers, they've been a godsend. So yeah, all done for today. I've done one of the arches. I'm definitely going to come back and do the other two. They're just a lot longer commute. And now I actually know where they are and how to get to them, so that's great. So yeah, I'm gonna do them a different day, maybe Friday I'll come back and do another one. I'm lucky that here where I am, it's only like a 40-minute drive from home. I knew I wanted a challenge today, but I didn't want to go really far to drive. So this has been perfect, despite getting lost and going off piste quite a bit. But it's been really lovely. It's home time now.